go for liftoff in T-minus 30.
Hit the record button.
Gosh, that's swell.
It's a Lowe's Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to another episode of Italo's Black Dog Radio. Today I have the pleasure of announcing a new poem, but it was not read by myself. The title of this poem is Zeus in the Real World. So I couldn't have done it myself because Zeus himself had to do it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably haven't been following Mr. Crossing, who is a friend of mine who is on TikTok. He goes by Mr. Crossing, but lately he's been going as Mr. Zeus because he has a song coming up called Zeus, God of Thunder and Sky of Thunder, actually. So if you don't follow Mr. Crossing, I'm going to put his information below. He's a great person, artist himself, and now a poet as well. What do you know, guys? So enjoy Zeus in the Real World. As you know, if you haven't been following this series, I've been talking about Zeus and different Medusa and Perseus, and other Greek gods, goddesses, and semi-gods, and some monsters too. But this time around, I decided to go back to Zeus, who started the whole thing, because there's more things I had to do for that character, but I picture himself being trapped in the real world, in LA of all places. So I want to ask you to put your headphones on, earbuds on, because there's going to be a lot of special effects that I added, and some of it was added by Mr. Crossing. So enjoy Zeus in the Real World, and make sure to check out Mr. Crossing new song Zeus, which is released already. So if you haven't been able to hear it, go ahead and download it today. It's available for downloading, or you can check out his show in the mornings. Usually he's doing it at 6:30 a.m. Pacific, and I'll leave the information below for those that don't know. And he touches on everything, on every topic, different controversial topics actually, so you will enjoy his show too. So anyways, without further ado, I will give to you Zeus in the Real World.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
Zeus in the Real World. Remembering my past lives. Talk about fast times. I look up and wonder, how did I get here? Anybody still up there? Up in Mount Olympus? Up in the sky where I used to reside? The life I left behind. People think I'm crazy. Funny, because I think they're crazy. Spilling their coffee while driving past red lights. Talking to themselves in coffee shops, thinking I don't notice. They're out of their minds. Honking their horns as I walk through the streets. If only they knew who they were messing with. I chose this though. Can't blame it on the gods, for they told me so. Especially Athena, goddess of wisdom, spawned from my forehead. Most beautiful goddess in all creation. Sorry, Chaos, didn't mean to insult you. I'm a bit biased, I presume. In a way, she's your creation too. Been sitting under this freeway, dealing with the mortals and their wicked ways. It's taken a toll on me. Forgot what day it is. Is it Sunday? Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me what time it is? Walked past me, ignoring my query. That's okay. He'll be where I am one day. I need to embody a human form. Several times over trying to figure out men. Why they act out of the norm. Then again, what is normal anyway? You won't believe the friends I used to hang around. Politicians playing politics, artists and art collectors, celebrity and those who celebrate them. I wonder, what is there to celebrate when all they seem to forget is your name once they reach the status and the fame? Always happens in every incarnation. You think you know someone. You think you know where they stand and what they stand for, ideals and promise, dreams that Hypnos, the god of sleep, would be proud of. Unfortunately, one forgets it all. Swimming in the river of forgetfulness, down there in Hades, one needs to cleanse oneself past egos, detach from past family attachments, and so-called friends too hard to decipher, pushing aside ones who love you and clinging to the ones who hurt you. Every mortal comes handicapped. Greek gods decided that. I swear it doesn't make sense to repeat the same cycle over and over, and then people call you lunatic, plain crazy, for not jumping at their commands. I wish I could strike them with thunder and make them understand. I'm Zeus, god of sky and thunder, fools. Right in front of your noses. Lower your cell phones and you'll notice, never been understood. Talking to fools makes me the fool. I wasn't understood by my parents too. I chose them poorly. I thought they had potential. I thought they had a bright future until they started to fight instead of nurture. Forgot all about their ideas and morals. Then they hit one another. I too got smacked. Got some of that godly wrath. Even Father Cronus would applaud and laugh. I mean, considering he swallowed my siblings before I fought him and made him spit them out. Greek families, man, they're nothing to mess around. So I left home, never felt like I belonged, roaming away from the Bay Area to LA. Didn't know it was that long. City of Angels, right? What a mistake. How do they get away? More like City of Hades, if you ask me anyway. I got 2 minutes to speak to city council. What a bunch of moronic apes. Not like in my heyday. I thought I'd make it big in this town. I thought I'd use my charm on the ladies. I used them as much as they used me. Hades. Old tricks die hard, as they say in the city of LA. Some tricks you gotta learn the hard way. Some days I don't wish to get up and try. Some days I cry through the night. Some days I feel like I can't last the night. It gets crazy down here in the streets, and I lose track of time. By the way, whoever came up with time? Some days I feel invisible, pretend they can't see me, like wearing Hades' helmet, the one he gifted Perseus. Now there's a real hero. They don't make heroes like that anymore. I've been spit on, stepped on, shoved off, and made fun of for speaking in riddles, for saying I'm God. Oh, I got a lot of slack. They don't even like when people try to claim they're gods. Many around me do. Can't tell if they're joking or they're for real. If only they knew I'm for real. I've been down in the pit. Needle in one arm and nymph on the other. Lost my way. Lost my dignity, but now I'm sober. I robbed, I stole. Renounced who I was. Renounced my true mission. I tried numbing the pain with alcohol and cocaine. Only made things worse. I ended up in prison. For the first time, I knew shame. I was too proud to look within, scared of my own reflection. I became shallow and vain. Mansion, passion, Ferraris, nothing filled the void. A black hole, sucking other mortals' energies, playing with their emotions. I became mortal like them. I'm still ashamed. Still down here, finding shelter from the rain. I don't hear the gods anymore. I lost my inspiration, lost my imagination. Feel a storm coming from within. Zeus, god of sky and thunder. I need to release this thunder. How does one confront oneself? How does one forgive oneself? I beg the gods to give me a clue. I'm shaking, I'm scared, and I'm blue. If I stay, maybe the gods will have mercy. But what mercy did I have as Zeus? What kind of Gorgon monster was I? Maybe I was the Kraken too. Coldest nights, courtesy of Nyx, goddess of the night. I pray I make it through tonight. I can't bear living like this. Hypnos, god of sleep, help me. Help me. Help me. Close my eyes, quiet the mind, and finally see. Pegasus flying around Olympus, Athena in her temple, Aphrodite nude on the grass soaking up the sun. I see my future and I see my past. Time is ticking, minutes and hours pass. No light lasts forever, and the rain shall pass. I open my eyes, I see Helios, the sun of my eyes, shining down on me through the clouds. A warm embrace after the longest nights. I must gather myself up before they come and scoop me off my back. Get off the cold cement, embrace the heat. Facts. I must keep moving. The gods are on my side. I remember now that I'm not alone. When I look up the morning sky, I see my family album written all over the stars. Nothing can bring me down when I got you on my side.